Smooth. Can you still see us when we do shit?
Say no. Of course. Well, I can see y'all. But
He's
anyway,
always dancing to my little shit.
God, I got
That was the first thing
it.
she
Look,
said.
You just messed up the whole
Oh,
introduction.
Alan left.
wow,
No.
Alan just left. That's crazy.
He
You
probably
just messed up
disconnected.
the whole introduction.
Yeah, he'll be back.
I ain't messed shit up, man. It's a podcast. We having fun here.
Okay, so anyway, listen. This is episode 50. We're back again. You know what I'm saying?
Episode what?
We made it to 50, you know.
5
50.
0. Is that backwards? Do I need to go like this? Hold on. Do I need to go like this? Or do I need to go like, hold on, my hands are kind of stupid right now. Do I need to, I'll do it.
Oh, that ain't the only thing.
Ah, damn, girl. Come on. How y'all doing?
Oh, Lord.
Byron, did
Hi.
you finish your introduction?
Right. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, that was it. Like he asked y'all how y'all doing. Yeah, he slid in. He slid in.
Yeah.
So how is y'all
we don't
doing?
need no formal introduction. We can
Alan's
be cool.
still laughing.
How is
Yeah, he was laughing so hard he dropped out of the podcast.
Where does Celine go? We need Celine up in there too.
Celine will be back. She'll be back.
Alan left laughing and came back laughing.
She'll be back.
Right.
She'll be back.
Oh man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this one time too. I'm gonna do this. So then it's on both. It's on all of those. But yeah, I'm so happy to have y'all here. How are y'all doing? Did y'all answer that question? How everybody's doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were too busy laughing at Kev.
Oh God. So
I'm good. Life is good.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Retta?
I mean, yeah, life is really good. I'm celebrating my birthday all weekend. My birthday's tomorrow. So
You Leos, I
I'm
swear.
excited about
See,
that.
I was trying to let her get
Yes,
stuff.
us
I knew that was coming.
Leos. Us
You Leos, y'all are
yes.
extra when it comes to your birthdays.
We are.
Byron Miller is live right now. Home Room with Smooth, episode 50.
What is up with Kev today?
I just got the notification on my phone. Y'all didn't hear that?
Yo, episode.
Hey, girl, hold on.
Kev was just talking about you.
How you gonna be in the house and now you look like you at the pool? Or so now you at the
First of
park.
all, no,
You're at the park.
I'm definitely at a cemetery.
I thought
So
you,
be respectful.
Damn.
Be
Hold on.
respectful.
Why you talking bomb on me like that? I was finna come lighthearted. You at the pool, you looking good, but then you're like, nah, I'm at the
Not at
cemetery.
all. Literally, I am. See the flowers?
That's dedication. She had a cemetery calling us.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Well, okay, so my son's godmother had passed away a couple of months ago, and they don't have her headstone there yet. So we're waiting for her friend to at least tell us like exactly where she is. I think I found her, but
Damn.
I don't want to put the flowers on the wrong ones and then have to take them back. That's kind of.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
I feel like that. I feel like that should be unacceptable. Trying to have to find where somebody buried. Man, I feel like humans got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got technology. They need to go ahead and put it on the map.
You got to look at it this way, bro. You got to look at it this way. Like a lot of places, like they got backed up due to COVID. Like a lot of
I know. Still, you got technology. You put it on the computer.
Well, some places do have like maps or stuff, like digital maps where you can find people.
That is awesome.
I think this is like a new
cemetery.
Yeah, it's very, very small and like there's not a lot of like headstones at all. So like all this is clear. So
what it is that everything's a business, unfortunately. And that's what it comes down to. So,
but they have a headstone for her, but they just waiting for it to be.
I will always wonder because of that. Like people dying every day, so it made me wonder what do cemeteries do when they start to get full. Do they like
stack
go through
them on top of each other?
Well, I mean, do you have like a lease for the area that somebody is buried, and then like after 40 years or so, they?
I never thought about that. Wow.
Actually, dang. No, I actually have to add Nikki, because remember that's what she does. So pretty much a lot of a lot of times you have to go get your plot beforehand too, and you buy that plot, which is why it's so expensive. And it's why funerals are so expensive
because it's basically you buy like buying land.
What happened was with the
Go ahead. I'm sorry because y'all. I was just adding in.
Oh no no so that's what it is. And but pretty much so when the COVID happened too, one, people weren't ready, and then two, pretty much the cemeteries, they were almost competing with each other. So the backup wasn't with the cemeteries, the backup was actually with the mortuary. So the embalming and your crematories too.
Yeah, I always wondered that, man. I always wondered that.
Yeah, but that's why people like they'll go ahead and they'll buy like their headstone early, and they'll buy their plot of land early and everything too.
So do they ever like remove bodies from a plot and then like
they're not supposed to. I will not say it is not unheard of, because when I was doing underguard, we seen some stuff, or probably on some small cemeteries. But I know certain family plots they do move them, or they move some family plots because if say like they want the family to be buried together or something happens too, they'll take out the original plot, move it somewhere else, and then put all the family in the same plot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's very interesting.
Okay. Well, without further ado, we're gonna get into the No. Y'all good? Good.
Oh boy. Here we go. Joe Budden.
Here we go again.
Joe Budden.
All right.
Hey,
ready?
before you start this, let me ask, how you feel about Joe Budden having these new dudes on here?
I don't even watch the podcast, so I wouldn't even.
Me either.
Yeah,
I don't either. I don't care.
Bro. I just watch Rory and Maul, honestly. Now I watch Rory and Maul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're way more entertaining to me. They're like way more like just lighthearted and just
they had an amazing dynamic. There was like a match made in heaven, and then a nigga Joe Budden fucked it up. That's my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I don't watch Budden because he's on Patreon.
Hold on, we can't hear it, brother. You got to share it with audio.
What?
Stop sharing. Yeah, there's a checkbox you got to hit for share with audio. It's not enabled by default.
What? Okay,
you gotta,
where's the checkbox?
So you got to stop sharing, and you got to reshare. And before you hit share, there's a checkbox. It's at the bottom.
Okay, hold on. Let me just get this all the way
Take
off.
number 2.
My bad. I usually do this, but I'm not there. I'm at LAX.
So good.
You sharing it off your phone?
I apologize to all you guys.
No, I'm not sharing it off my phone. I recorded the audio onto my laptop. Hold on.
Not your executive sound producer is sad that he couldn't be there to help.
When you hit share screen, like you'll see what I'm talking about, bro.
Okay.
Or you share just there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. You might have share like the whole window. So.
Yeah, I mean, even if you share that, there's still a checkbox that says share audio.
Yeah.
If you don't hit that, we can't hear.
No, because no, that's what I was saying. No, because StreamYard, because if you try to share, if you try to share just like the window, the app, every app doesn't let you share audio. But if he shares this whole screen, then you can share the audio, and then we just have to be quiet.
So share entire screen. I need to drop this down.
Yeah.
Do you see the little checkbox there that says share audio?
No, there's no checkbox because the audio box is next to the StreamYard, but it's not on whatchamacallit.
Oh.
Yeah, there should be a little box that just share audio.
Nope.
Here. Hey, hold on. I got you. Just send me the link to the clip. I'm on Instagram on my computer. I'll just pull it up and I'll share the audio on mine.
Oh, just go to Joe Budden Network. It's right. It's right there. Hold on,
brother. Hold on. I got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do this real quick. No, you good. The Joe Budden Network, and which one is it?
Episode 50.
Is it the one with the woman that says 100% honest to Women Day?
Yeah.
All right, I'm finna share this real quick. Let me share.
Okay. But yeah. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
No, you good. We are all straight. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Hey, can y'all tell me? Well, hold on. Shit.
I can't see your screen.
No, not yet. Smooth gotta allow me to share. Yeah.
I was actually just about to hit the button. There you go. It has a little audio thing now.
Y'all ready?
All right, cool.
Can you see? All right, let's get it.
Yep.
Oh shit. It ain't playing.
Is that K?
Nah, I fucked it up. Hold on.
Is that K Michelle? Who that?
Just give me a second. I gotta unmute my Chrome.
Not K Michelle.
Here we go.
Who
Y'all
was
ready?
that? Well, you know she don't look the same no more.
I didn't recognize her when I watched it.
You know K Michelle don't look like herself no more. That's why I said that.
Can y'all see it?
It's a clone.
Yeah, we can see it.
Y'all can see it? All right, I'm gonna hit play. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
Real with women. As women, we can't always keep it real.
No, as nobody.
That's not
as
true.
Nobody.
That's not true.
Men can't keep it real with women.
That's not true.
Oh, fuck
That's
that.
it?
We can't always keep it real with women.
I
As
guess.
women, we can't always keep it real.
No, as nobody.
That's not
as
true.
Nobody.
That's not true.
Men can't keep it real with women.
That's not true.
You said
I can hear you, Smooth.
with.
Is that shit too loud?
Hold on. There's way more to that clip. Hold on.
Wait, what's that? I was gonna say that's it.
I mean, could you hear it? You was talking, so I paused it. So it might be...
No. There's more to the clip. Hold on. I'm finna send you the full one.
Okay.
Here we go.
That shit loud as fuck to me. I ain't gonna lie. I cannot hear nobody over that shit.
There it
You sent the link. Okay. You said it on Instagram. Let me go. I gotta log out, boy. Shit. Let me log in on my account. Shit. What you saying? DM.
Was that a fake account I seen?
Nah. There's another account. Hey, where my DMs and shit, nigga? Nah, here we go.
No idea.
All right, man. Oh.
As women, we can't always keep it real.
No, as nobody.
That's not
as
true.
Nobody.
That's not true.
Men can't keep it real with women.
That's not true.
You said women can't keep it real with women. So imagine how the fuck we get to keep it real with them.
I'm gonna tell you how. Because women value honesty more than they value what the truth is.
A lie. That's a lie. Serious?
Absolutely.
Women, no,
serious.
women value. So you really want to know if you look fat in that dress? Get the fuck. No, they don't.
I had this brilliant concept last pod that all of the super uber protest cancel everything people should leave Earth for a day and leave it to the insensitive assholes like me. Also for a day, I want to be 100% honest to Women Day. Just one day where we get to really tell y'all the truth for real.
And I'm gonna tell you what happens. That's the last day on Earth. It's over after that. You're going out with a bang for real.
Okay. So yeah.
All right, I'm pausing.
So that's the full thing.
So I got a question. What does she mean? I'm gonna ask the ladies this.
Yeah.
What does she mean when she say women value honesty more than they value the truth?
I have no idea. She said
I
that
don't
sounds
know
like
what
an
that means.
oxymoron to me. So
That exactly was an oxymoron.
Like what? That shit didn't make no sense to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Made zero sense.
Women value honesty more than the truth.
I don't know what that. Aren't those the same thing?
Yeah,
I thought so
that's
too.
right. I thought it was.
I'll take a stab in the dark. So
okay, go ahead.
I think maybe they value the truth, but like how you say it, because I guess knowing Joe Budden and everything like that too, and what the guy said, if you're looking more into it, we should leave the cancel culture and everybody else to the instead of assholes. So they're saying if you tell the truth in a way that's not, degrading or talking down to somebody, maybe that's the only thing I could get from that. And I think maybe that's what she meant. But
maybe the presentation. If that was the case, I feel like she should have said that. Like, oh, women do value honesty or the truth, or whatever she wanted to say. But it's more important. We can respect when the presentation is kinder or something like that. I don't know.
That or maybe she just messed up and it's because it is a clip. So that's because maybe she meant they value
no. That's
they value honesty over the truth.
She does have a real solo cup in her hand.
Yeah, because I have learned
we don't know
that
what she said afterwards. Because
yeah.
I mean, no, that bro.
Looks like she's been drinking a little.
I watched the whole thing like separately because there's a YouTube reaction video to that clip, and it had the whole thing in there, but it's like 22 minutes long, and the whole thing was actually only like 3 minutes. He just kept interrupting in between, and it was really annoying. So I didn't want to play that. But at the same time, nah, man, I don't get what she was trying to say at all, because if the truth is the truth, no matter how you slice or dice it, like the truth is the truth. Now, whether you know what I'm saying, it hits you over the head or it comes and taps you politely on the shoulder, that's whatever. The truth is still the truth.
So honesty and truth are one of the same things. That's what we're agreeing on, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I thought it was, but oh, sorry. I was going to say maybe she meant, because sometimes men will say they're telling you the truth and they're not telling you the truth. So maybe she meant honesty is like actually telling the truth, and truth is you saying it's the truth and it's not the truth. Maybe that's what she meant. I don't know.
That ain't truth then. That's false.
Yeah. Or people be redefining words.
That's my interpretation. But
everybody go back to the dictionary.
I'm looking it up already.
I'm looking at she might have just fucked up.
I mean, I understand what the dictionary says. I'm just trying to understand sis. I'm trying to understand sis, and that's what my interpretation is.
I get that about her. That's what I'm saying about her.
Okay, so this. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Retta. You got the definition? Go ahead. Hit us
So, what I did was, instead of looking up them separately, I typed in honest versus truth to see. And it says the difference is where did it go? Okay, so, and these aren't, when I say this, these aren't these are from like just different websites, not like a Webster or anything like that. It's more like from like articles. But it says that honesty and truthfulness are not the same thing. It says being honest means to not tell a lie. Being truthful means to actively make known all full truth of the matter. So I guess truthfulness would be fully disclosing everything, whereas honesty would be you're not telling a lie, but you didn't share everything.
So truthfulness is like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say
truthfulness is transparency? Like
yes.
Yeah. So truthfulness is like an upgraded form of honesty.
That's not truthful.
Yes.
Truthfulness is an upgraded form of honesty. You got levels to this shit.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So like if you were like, your girl calls you and says, hey, I need you to tell me the truth. When you and your friends went out last night, did you get any numbers?
Yeah.
And you say, okay, I'm going to be honest. Yes, I did. But you left out the part where you called one of them.
I see what you're saying. So truth, so like smooth. Okay. I mean,
so it's basically what I was breaking down to y'all. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, to men, truthfulness and honesty is the same shit. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean, we just learned something too. We just learned something.
So that means you be telling white lies.
We're simple-minded men. So, like with us, when it comes to honesty and truth,
Alan says, "Speak for yourself."
Right. Alan, we be telling white lies. No,
I ain't say that. I'm just saying that, like, to men, we're simple-minded, and we probably, I don't know if a lot of men they can make a difference between truthfulness and honesty. Like, yeah, I get the concept, and yeah, there's a lot of people who aren't transparent, but to like men, if we say, hey, be honest, we want the whole truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of times in return, when we want the truth from you all, it is just honesty. Like I feel like that's a code that men have always had.
Not for me.
I feel like that's a running theme that I've seen with the men before. And I'm not saying every man, but y'all joke about, oh, if your girl asks you a question, you answer that one question. Don't be giving all some extra detail.
Yeah.
None of that. You just tell her exactly what she asked. Don't give her any more information than what's requested.
And that falls into what Ish was saying is y'all don't want that level of honesty. Like, y'all don't
we
want
do.
Yeah. Shit.
You actually don't.
Uh-oh.
You actually don't. You actually
don't.
The best question
because
was,
I'm going to tell you why I want that level of honesty. And I just had this conversation with somebody, right? I'm a severe overthinker. So if you tell me just the bare minimum, my brain goes on this overdrive and creates what I think is the truth. If you just tell me the bare minimum. Now, if you just keep it straightforward with me, my mind will calm down. But when you just literally, I'm a very intuitive person, so I can tell when somebody's just telling me surface level bullshit. Mm-hmm. So because of that, I would literally sit in my head for hours and come up with some shit. And you don't want that to happen, because once that happens, then it's really going to be an issue for both of us.
That's when you start acting crazy, huh?
Because now in my
mind,
Char, I'm right there with
exactly.
you. In my mind, once that happens, those pieces fit for me, and they're gonna stay there. So now when I come to you, I have attitude because it's already true in my mind. And that's what makes it frustrating. But even with small things, like you could say, I can say, hey, what are you doing? And you say, oh, I'm in the car. Where are you going? Not to be nosy, but just I'm just a curious person.
He might not say I'm in the car with somebody else, though. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like it could be anything. Like you
say, I'm gonna keep it real.
Where are you going? Who's in the car with you?
Look,
I thought you didn't have any gas. Did you stop and get gas? Like I'm thinking about all of those things. Like if you have to stop and get gas,
why is he being so short? Is there a reason he can't really tell me the truth right now? Like I'm just going all over the place.
No, I got you. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. That nigga know he lying. If he say, "What are you doing?" I'm in the car right now, but he know. You don't think he lying? That's how I feel.
But it's not necessarily a lie. I'm not saying a guy's
that is a lie.
No. I'm not saying he's saying it a lie. I'm just saying for anything in general. For guys, I feel like y'all are super straightforward for the most part. Y'all don't need to give a lot of detail. Like that commercial where the husband walks in the room and he's like, "Honey, I just got a call and Connie just died." And she says, "Well, what happened?" I don't know. They just called and told me Connie just died. Well, was Bert there when it happened? He says, I don't know. They just told me Connie. Like, he was like, I'm giving you all the information I was given, and you still keep asking me questions. Yeah. That's how I am. I will ask 1,000 questions, even though you just told me every bit of information.
I think for men, if we are leaving out information, I'm sorry, I'm considered lying. Because like men have to make, I ain't gonna lie, we make a decision to leave out information. It ain't something that just, it ain't like we chose to, like you said, did you get any numbers at the club? But then we ain't gonna tell you we called somebody. We are choosing to leave out that we called somebody. You know what I mean? That's lying to me. Because you asked, did you get any numbers? And I know with that comes with, did you call somebody too?
Yeah. Alan?
Niggas be lying.
So, all right, here we go. So I think Registrar hit it on the head too. Guys are straightforward, but guys say things that need to be done too. So the thing is, a lot of times, do you tell your partner, people who you're with, that you need all that information? Because
you're breaking up, Alan.
I go through that, and I'll say, "Oh, break up."
Yeah, a little bit.
You're breaking up.
Yeah,
go ahead, Alan. I can hear you, man.
No. Right now, yeah.
No. So I'm saying, do you guys tell your partner that you need all that information? Like beforehand. Yes. So like on first date and stuff like that too?
No, not on a first date, but
because my thing is because with me, it's partly because of my job and partly because of how I am, and I don't admit information purposely. I don't admit information all the time, and I don't hide anything because I'm a brutally honest person. But I say what needs to be said, and then the thing is, well, I ran into that issue too. But the thing is, if you don't tell me beforehand, especially getting to know each other's faces, that you need all this information, and you wait until the moment, and now you're like, what are you hiding? I think that's an issue, and I think that's the main thing because like what you said, like I said, like one of my best friends, she's like that too, because I tell her, give her the gossip, and I say, hey, this happened, and she's like, what else, and her mind wants her the pluses too, and then there's things, and that's how she is. But if she doesn't tell her boyfriend before that, we run into the issue. And I think that's how it gets misconstrued, and that's how it goes from guys are hiding stuff even when they're not. They're telling you everything that they know or everything they're just used to saying. Because when guys talk to other guys as well too, a lot of times we don't go all into the willy-nilly.
So story time. So brief story time. So I've had this exact situation happen to me where she asked for information and I gave it to her. And then she asked for extra details because originally she's like, okay, so she was like, so have you ever had a girl live with you before? And I was like, yeah. She stayed with me for about a week. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, she left and it was over with or whatever. So I kicked her out because she was being extra. That's what I told her, right? And she's like, well, she was like, why was she being extra? I'm like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, she just had like issues. She was trying to run my house, and it's mine. Like, it's my apartment. Like, I'm literally letting her stay here for a week. And so she was trying to overstay her welcome. She got the boot or what, and that's basically how I was saying. And then she was like, well, were you and her like involved together? I'm like, why do you care? It was before you. Like there's on and obviously like, I could have been super transparent about it, but at the same time, that was before your time. So why are you digging into something old when it's done? Like, I'm here with you now.
Now hold on, bro. I'm gonna catch you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't. So to me, like,
I don't care about past stuff.
Even though the definition says truthfulness and honesty are two separate things, I'm gonna call bullshit. Cause like, bro, in that situation, you were purposely not telling her the whole, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's like,
it was the truth though. Here's the thing.
It was the truth.
No. In her head,
not really the truth.
No. Here's the thing. In her head, she was convinced that me and her was fucking while she was like, we were together. Like, she was in the house. That wasn't what happened at all. Like, that wasn't what happened. Like, nothing happened.
Kev,
wait. Can you say that again?
Oh, hold on.
So she was thinking. She was thinking when we were in the house, when she was in the house with me, that we were having sex still and we were still like a thing, but that wasn't even the case at all.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw that coming.
Yeah, like she was literally no, we weren't. She was literally down bad. She was literally just down bad and needed a place to stay for a week. And I did that, but she was trying to overstay her welcome and say like, "Oh, we're daughter to die. We're gonna work on us." And I'm like, "There is no us. We are done. I literally am just looking out for you."
What's up, Celine?
When I kicked her out, I kicked her out. Like, I had the police was there and everything. Like, it was ugly. Like, so my thing was, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, my thing is like, why are you so convinced that I was?
Celine, you gotta mute, baby.
Celine in the car. She's trying to get somewhere.
My bad. I thought it was.
No, Hey, Kev. So look, we were on the game. Because remember when I was talking about that girl, and I said, hey, if she asked me again about this female, I'm gonna just tell her that we did. I'm gonna just tell her that we did have sex. But realistically, no, we didn't. But she was so convinced in her head. No. I know. It was a lie, but I was lying to her on purpose just to mess with her. But man. I did that because I was being petty because I got tired of being asked the question. It was like, you don't trust me, so fine. Like, here it is. Don't trust me then. Like, that's how I felt.
But I think with women too, like, and I mean, honestly, this I probably could be men or women, but and everyone's different. But I know me and Shar have kind of been on the same page, so she, could probably connect to this. But knowledge. I feel like everybody agrees that knowledge is power. And so I know for me, like, if my man explains something to me, but then also I know like the details of how that came about, it gives me the power to know that I understood the situation. But I know we all filter information differently. So a comment, a detail from a story that Byron is saying, he may not think is relevant. But then the girl turns around and asks because she feels like it's relevant. And he's like, I didn't mention it because I don't think that it's pertinent to what I'm trying to get across to you. But okay, here it is. Meanwhile, we're like, we don't care if you feel like it's pertinent or not. We want to know every detail. Every step.
You right, Coretta.
So I want to add. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You kind of your camera's a little laggy, but that's all right. Yep. Shar? Can you say something?
Gross. Well, anyway.
I knew that it was coming when that camera got laggy.
She looked like
she was that audio was coming next.
She looked like she was finna make a good point too. Dang.
Well, no, but I will say this though, but that's why I say you guys need to establish that early on, because the thing is, because I'll put it this way, and it kind of hits on what Kev said too. Like the thing is, if you have to happen to my family, like, hey, my grandma, my grandma died. That's the thing. That's it's really relevant how she died. That thing is like, no, my grandma passed away. And now if I have to say, but now you're gonna say it's a lie because I didn't say, hey, my grandma passed away from ovarian cancer.
It's only a lie if they ask you.
I know. I wouldn't call that a lie.
Yeah, that's not a lie.
No. I was doing that from Byron, because Kevin said Byron, because you're saying that Byron was lying because he was admitting something. But that's the thing, because it's like, how much detail do you want to? How much detail do you want to?
I guess this is what I'm saying.
And hold on, and that's where I think Shar hit it on the head too. Not Shar, Retta hit it on the head when she explained it really precise. What we think might not be relevant might be relevant to her, but that's my point, where you need to establish that early on. So that's the thing.
But what about adaptation though? Like, for your job, they may give you an assignment and then they turn around and give you a new assignment and you adapt to that situation. So even if I don't disclose that in the beginning, wouldn't it still be okay as long as I disclose it to you at some point?
And that's my point. It's at some point, but then you can't be mad when it's right then, because the thing is, my job, I do different assignments, right? They give me assignments to move over something.
Absolutely.
And then they understand, oh, hey, you didn't do this before. And that's the point I was making. And that's why I said you hit it right on the head, because you said, oh, and you hit it. And so because the way you explain it, you're explaining it head, hey, guess what? He might not be lying. He might not be purposely withholding the truth. He filters, he might not have malicious intent. He filters information differently. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. You and Char hit it right on the head, and I'm cool with that. So prop for that.
Because I think it's about prompting. Like, I feel like when I'm having a conversation with a man, I remember those things, and so I don't mean this in a childish way or demeaning way, but I'm used to like prompting men. Like if in a conversation, like, okay, if I want more information and I don't talk to them on a daily basis, or they don't know me that well, I'm going to prompt. What about this? What about that? Did you do this? Did you do that?
Look, man.
Hey, y'all, can you hear me?
We can. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, I want to hear what you was finna say. Okay. It sounded like you was finna say something good. But the thing that I'm trying to say is,
you did
leaving out details is different than omission. Omission is a conscious decision to purposely leave out information. That is lying to me. Okay. If somebody, like you were saying, if somebody say, hey, my grandma died, but you didn't say that she died from ovarian cancer, that's not necessarily lying. But if somebody was like, hey, how did you, I don't know, it really depends on the dynamics of conversation. But omission is purposely leaving out details. You know they want those details, so you decide to leave them out. That is lying.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. So earlier what I was trying to say is, for me, I like to, obviously men and women communicate differently. So I like to read, like books and stuff on men, just to understand them better. And, during my observations and revelations, I've gathered that men get bothered by a woman who is like asking them a bunch of questions and they see it as nagging. So because of that, I find myself like when I'm getting to know a man and I'm dating him, I actually do not ask all these questions because I'm trying not to come across like this crazy, annoying, nagging chick. And so sometimes because of that, I feel like I'm not really being myself when I'm dating them. And I'm like lowering my I'm not being my true self because I'm trying not to come off like this chick.
That you're like trying to push down your personality or something.
Yeah, and so I struggle with this, and so sometimes like I'll talk to friends and they'll be like, "Well, did you ask him this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't ask him." And they're like, "Well, you should ask him that." And I feel like I'm just bothering. Sometimes I feel like I'm bothering men, asking them certain questions.
But,
like,
well,
if he feels like you're bothering him, then you need to move on.
I'm not saying he feels that way. I feel that way, not that he feels that way. I just feel like what is a balance here as a man? What can you share for?
Well, no, I'll tell you the balance because and then I'll let Celine go because she's raising her hand. But the balance is kind of like I said. If you have to go in there, truth won't forthcoming, because what happens, because what people feel that's naggy is if, like you said, you're not being your true self, and then you're your true self, but then it's different too, and it seems and you know, so then it seems like, what the hell, and the other thing is just being honest with them, be like, asking these questions for these reasons, because if you just ask questions and not really say what you're going off to, it seems like you're crapping them, and I think that's what annoys
a good point.
People more. It annoys people more than anything. If you feel like you're trying to trap something, because we've all been there, and it even comes like with their.
Oh no! God damn! He was going. I'm
another one bites the dust.
Sorry, look. If this is I'm gonna be real. When a woman is asking a lot of questions like that, I like to analyze, and I was like, okay, she asking these questions because she got some kind of anxiety. Maybe she want to know something. And if the man truly cares about you, he finna answer you. He's gonna recognize and be like, okay, maybe she's just worried about something. I'm gonna tell her everything so I can kill that worry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Celine.
That's all we want. But
go ahead. Celine, go ahead.
But y'all gotta do that with men too.
Okay.
Celine, go ahead.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Second of all, I got only moments because I
like them nails. I'm sorry, that's random.
So I have to. Thank you, but I gotta talk in variance while they're quiet. Anyway, okay, so from jump, like, men and women both come with baggage, right? Everybody has a baggage. So my thing is, like, when you're getting to know somebody, and when you're letting somebody get to know you, you're two people that are letting each other either reach inside that bag and figure out what's in it or not, right? So my thing is, like, when you're walking into something, you can't lead someone blindly with what's happening with your bag, and they shouldn't do the same as well, for the simple fact that you have to know, it would be more respectful for each other to know what's going on or what they're getting themselves into, because everybody has a past. So with that being said, of course, like, most men come in with insecurities, whether they're addressed or not. So obviously, women more so than men are going to allow their emotions to be put on their sleeve and ask the questions and be more in tune with how you move. And if something changes, then they're going to be like on top of it, for the simple fact of their past. Not to say that they're going to treat you as if you are that person, but at the same time, it's like a PTSD, right? When something happens tragic, or when something happens to you that it is something that basically was embedded in your head, that you trusted this person not to do this, and then they turn around and did this after you put all your eggs into this basket, and they broke all your eggs. You're gonna have that PTSD. So women will ask a lot of questions for the simple fact that, I mean, PTSD, just that simple. But like Kev said, if a man is not willing to answer those questions, at some point, like, you as a woman, we have to realize that it's not worth it. But men will answer those questions when they're into you. Men will, when you tell a man, hey, I'm insecure about this, or this is why I do this, or this is why I act out of this way, and this, that, and the third. If a man really messes with you, and if a man is really into you, he will address those insecurities and those things in a manner of dang, you know what? You did tell me that. I forgot this, that, and the third, blase, blase, whatever the case may be. I should have went about it this way, blase, blase, whatever. A man will make his way to, you get what I'm saying, to do that for you, to make you get what I'm saying,
make you feel more secure and comfortable.
Make you feel secure in that situation. But the only thing is, most men, I would say, do not communicate their insecurities. Women typically have to pry.
Yes.
My situation with dealing with men, like my situation, like I would say for the most part, I've had to pry. Like I had to figure it out almost on my own, and then confront, not necessarily confront, but bring it up to them about what they're dealing with in their closet with their demons. Because most men aren't willing to open that up to you for the simple fact that they have a lot of trust issues, and a lot of men do have them for the simple fact of stories that they've heard and this, that, and the third. And you get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say that she did it the right way. Her wording was spot on.
Celine is breaking
but it's like but it's like, to me, y'all were talking about lying. So to me, if something happened, so with Alan, there's different, he was talking about if his grandma died and you don't tell these specific details. With that type of situation, that's not where you get what I'm saying? Like there's a common ground of when you need details and when you don't need details. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So my thing is if you cheated, or if anybody cheated, woman or man, if somebody cheated and you're telling that person, right? Or if they found out, either way, let's say they found out that you cheated and they want to know why and what happened and this, that, and the third. Let's do this first and foremost. First and foremost, a person's not going to ask questions if they're done with you. If a person is completely done with you, they're not even going to ask questions about the situation. So my thing is, at that point, you should be willing and open enough to tell that person what happened and why, and the details, if they're asking you those questions, for the simple fact that they're asking you those questions, they're trying to save something. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, at that point, when you're leaving details out that you know, whether or not, to me, when you're thinking about this situation, when you do something, first of all, you know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? We're all adults. You know what you're doing. You thought about this person before you did it. Yes. And you thought about the consequences of this person before you did it, but you decided to do it anyway. After you go through those consequences through your head and you still decide to do it, those details of what happened, and if you like, just like men find it personal if women are with somebody and they do the downward area. I got kids in the car. I got to be a little, if they, dive under or whatever, that's more personal than actually just doing the action, right? You get what I'm saying? Okay, so my thing is, like, they're going to ask that question, well, did you give X, Y, Z? You get what I'm saying? And if a woman leaves that out, that's, you get what I'm saying? That's lying.
If she leaves it out and making a
were you talking decision, or what led to exactly? So making a conscious decision, and then even if it's not, sometimes to me, even if it's not asked, when you make a conscious decision like that and you know what happened in those moments, and you decide to leave that out, I do feel like it's lying, because at the end of the day, you know what you did. You get what I'm saying? Whether they asked or not, you know what you did, and they're asking what happened, and you're not telling what happened all the way. So that's leaving. When you leave out details in certain situations, that is lying, literally.
Yeah, that's why I made a difference between a mission and
I can't sit up. And my thing is, the reason why I would know, it's been a point in my life back in the day when I've been in that situation where I have lied. So it's like, by leaving out details. So it's like, I can't. I've been on both sides, literally. I've been on both sides, and so I know, like, what you get and what you give from those type of situations. Lying don't get you nowhere, and not telling the truth don't get you nowhere.
Nope.
Yeah. Or that's the same thing. Wait. Lying gets you nowhere, and then being like, and then being like, I would say
misleading
is it gets you nowhere either, because my
leaking out
thing is
information.
details matter. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Details can make or break certain things. And my thing is, like, when you don't give the other person the choice for themselves, then that's when it becomes a problem. Like, but
yes, Celine. Yes, Celine. You hit the nail on the head.
There's my little
right.
Just nothing left to be said. She said
no. She said it.
Well,
that was perfect.
I do want to say though, but what she said too, because she didn't say pry, she said prompt too. Like and that was the one thing, and that's kind of how she goes about taking, finding out, going through someone else's baggage and experience. Because she definitely said, she prompt and she goes in there, so she wasn't prying, she wasn't taking out too. So it seems like that's more going on her pace. So just the way that she does it is definitely the right way to do it too. Because I think before we talked about it too, that men were, especially, men in general, but especially in our culture, we're not allowed to talk about our feelings.
Yeah.
So I really do want to reemphasize. I really do want to reemphasize that, like, if you like,
who got the car?
If you ask,
who got the car?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But anyway,
sorry, they watching TV up front. I had my door open so I could get some good service.
So
turn that shit down. Y'all can hear that TV?
That's a TV. I thought that was a real car alarm, but shit, if it's on the TV, it sounds the same. Shit. That's funny.
Okay. All right, y'all. So listen. Now, with all that being said, I fully agree with everything Celine just said. But if you're in a scenario where somebody gives you information and it's the truth, and then you continue to pry because in your head you've made up a different conclusion, that's on you.
But that goes back to what but that also goes back to what Celine said. Some people have insecurities that causes them to create those scenarios. So you have to be patient with that person.
No, I mean, but
that's only if they want to. That, you get what I'm saying?
See,
that's only if it's wanted to.
That goes on to the point I said in the beginning. If that person, when you go ask these questions over and over again, you need to state why you're doing it. So then if I know you're insecure and stuff like that too, and Retta's telling me, hey, and I know she's insecure, I know this is why she's answering these questions over and over, like asking the questions over again, then I can say, hey, babe, this is what happened, this is why, and I understand it, so I put it in a manner. But then if people don't do that, because I know people, they don't say that at all, and then they pry, and you're telling the truth, and they're still going that, then there's something I could do. And that's where I'm at. So I think then
that resorts me to
hit it on the head
petty.
Too. Yeah.
So
that's
the full disclosure that it comes with, though. Like, if I'm going to drill you on something I need to know, then you need to know my why, so you can understand why it's important.
Yeah.
So that's like it to me, like certain you have to filter. Like there are certain things. There are times where I'm in a conversation and I say, Sharetta, you don't necessarily need to know that. Let them finish the story. That's not a relevant piece of information, and I have to check myself. But there are some times where my emotions overrun the logic because it's something that I've dealt with in my past. Like my high school sweetheart, I lost him in a car accident. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're my man, if you're my best friend, if you're my homie. If I tell you to tell me when you make it home, tell me when you make it home. If I ask you where are you, I'm not asking you to be nosy. I'm trying to make sure you're okay. You don't have to say, oh, I'm at this particular location.
It's like, you been drinking? You finna drive?
Those are things that I don't tolerate. Like I need to know, and if you can't do that for me, it's not gonna work because my anxiety will flare up. But it's just but that's something I can disclose and tell somebody, like, hey, and if you don't respect that after I told you my why,
then they got it for you. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I was saying in the beginning, if you you're not in control of somebody's, like, I wouldn't necessarily say fantasies, but you're not in control of the way that somebody thinks. But if you know somebody is prone to think in a certain way and you really care about them, you're not going to allow them to be able to imagine no fucking worse. You're going to straight up tell them.
Exactly.
Like she said, she lost her high school sweetheart in a car accident. You know that when she asks you, did you make it home safe? You're not don't leave her sitting there waiting on a response, because you know she's going to be like, oh my God, Did he die? Did he get in a car accident? Like, that's a real fucking thing.
But it also goes back to what I'm sorry, what Sharetta said.
She gotta control that too.
The fact that she was open enough to share that part of her now gives
that's
this
a big
person
part.
The ability to pay attention to that.
Yes.
And
I can expect that person to care if I don't.
Exactly. There's people that leave out big chunks of information, and so you do stuff and you don't even understand you're triggering them because they never opened up and told you what their triggers were.
Thank you.
And that's that two-way street. That full disclosure.
That's why you got to be 100% honest. And like when I say honest, tell everybody everything. Like I don't know, not tell everybody everything.
I'm not saying everything. I'm just saying open up about your triggers. That's what I'm saying. Recently, I'm a severe overthinker, so there's certain things you have to do for me to be okay and calm my brain.
And like Sharetta said, they come with full disclosure. So you just tell that to them, and they got what's up, bro?
We're saying the same thing, Kev.
I think Celine was saying something.
No. I was saying it took us 50 episodes to all agree on the same thing.
Hey man. Hey, you know what? Crazy? I'm gonna tell you something. We be saying the same shit sometimes, but we be saying in different ways. And I guess some people think that it's like we're not saying the same thing. And a lot of times we be arguing to agree.
This was like a uniform decision across the board.
No, this is him. We all said the same thing. We all
agree. We all
fed up. We all say the same thing. I know. No, I'm saying we all agree. It took us 50 episodes for So
okay.
I was. Okay.
No, go ahead, Celine. Go ahead, Celine. What you had to say?
No, I was gonna say accountability. Accountability. But no, yeah. I mean, I feel like we all agree, so whatever.
Okay. All right. So next topic is, which one of y'all is streaming Cola Ray and getting her paid, and why won't you stop? Like
wait,
for real?
Like,
streaming who?
Who's streaming Cola Ray?
Coy Ray. Coy. Ray. Coy.
Nobody. I can't trust nobody.
Hey, man, I like Coy Ray. What's wrong with Coy Ray?
I got you, Celine.
Garbage.
Hey, get it, Sharetta.
Oh, that girl. Okay. You said that's Benzino's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Benzino's daughter.
I ain't gonna go there. I don't know.
I don't follow her. I like this. I like that song, but I don't follow
I text like, okay. Okay.
Wait, whose daughter?
And they go both ways.
Whose daughter?
Yeah. Hey, that shit with Lil Durk, where she be, ooh, that make it, ooh.
Okay.
I'm addicted about that song. I don't know what it is. There's something addicting about that song.
Stop. All of you, stop right now.
He's talking about me.
I'm on the baby things. I'm on the baby elevator.
They don't know nothing about me.
Ooh.
Yeah, you wrong.
Ooh.
You wrong.
You must not know me, baby.
They don't know nothing about me.
Alan, man.
I'm off the better thing.
Oh my God. Okay. Stop it.
Y'all know y'all was singing that too. I'm off the better things. That's gonna make me elevate.
Okay.
That was the truth. I actually like that one. I like that one for real.
That's a good song.
Listen.
I'm sorry, we got in a moment. Sorry.
Time out.
So we like Coy Ray.
No.
I don't keep up with her.
So the song that y'all listening to, right? The songs that y'all like, do they have features or not?
This one had one, I think.
Yeah.
I only know that one song.
That brings me to my
all of her songs. The only song that don't have a feature is Elevate, and then every other song either has a feature or she is the feature.
Oh, what you trying to say, Smooth? You trying to say she might not be that good of an artist?
She's not. I'm saying
hold
she's
on.
not.
This is the thing that I need, bro. Think of it this way.
Period.
It's like puzzle pieces, okay? There's a lot of artists, they may not have a good song by themselves. And you can say that they're not a good artist, but if they sound good on the track and it sound good, it's good music, bro. So like even if she do have a bunch of songs that her hits are all features, like think of Drake too, man. I mean, Drake got some shit by himself. It don't matter if she got features or not.
Garbage.
She sound what? You think they garbage?
Blueface is still garbage.
Oh, Blueface.
Yeah, he's still
you could say rapping ability, he's terrible, but then you could say as a song maker, when he a feature on some songs, he come in, pull up on them niggas, I bleed it.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Okay.
Bust down, Tatiana.
But that's one song. He's still trash.
Blueface, baby. Yeah.
Bro.
There go AI.
Hold on. So this hold on. I need to ask y'all.
I'm gonna break down.
Hey, look, I don't care how many songs you got by yourself that sound good. If you sound good on the track, you sound good. That's it.
So
man.
Montana is a phenomenal artist.
Wait, so what's the question? What is the
French
question?
Montana is a phenomenal artist.
Hey, but that's this generation though. Just because it sounds good doesn't mean that they're a good rapper though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they may not have good rapping ability, but the thing is about the music. If the shit make people bump,
Quality is not
honest.
Quality is not for this generation.
Ability and quality is not.
Go
the
listen
same
to some
thing
80s
anymore.
and 90s music if you want to hear some quality.
Like I'm putting it this way. Here's the thing: ability and quality ain't the same way. You got some niggas that can rap their ass off. Think about niggas like Hobson or Tech Nine and some shit. They can rap their ass off, but who really out here listening to their music?
Okay,
not a lot of. You know what I'm saying? They can rap their ass off. We know they're good rappers, but they don't make good songs.
That still that's the void of my point though, because Rich Montana, Coi Leray, and Blueface are all in the same category of absolute garbage to me.
French Montana, you don't like that shit with Sway Lee. What's that?
Montana at all.
That man got shot in the head and he survived. Let him live.
That has nothing to do with French Montana.
He got shot in the head and survived. I ain't got nothing to do, but let him live. He making it, man. He survived. He a warrior.
Who got shot in the head?
French Montana. You ain't know that?
French Montana is more of a producer than he is a rapper. He's like a what is his ethnicity?
He's
Latin.
He's got a good no. He's Moroccan. We'll put it
Moroccan.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's say.
Okay, so he's like the Moroccan P Diddy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He's the Moroccan DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is on all these records, but all he says is another one.
Actually,
DJ Khaled.
I got
the best.
Hey, look, Lil Uzi Vert and Young Thug. They actually really can't rap to me, but they make good songs. Young Thug ain't got no actual lyrical ability.
I don't know what that man be saying. I don't know what he be saying.
I don't know what he was saying. But the song slapping the
like what was the dude with the Panda song?
I don't know.
He came and went.
Designer.
You trying to say it for some shit?
Designer. He came and went.
Hey, Designer. Yeah. Designer can't rap.
A lot of people don't have quality though. That's the thing. Like this generation just like pop.
Well, hold on. What's quality to you though? Is quality like how well?
That's why you should have a
So listen.
producer. As long as you have a talented producer, you can really do anything with any
Welcome to 2021.
Okay, so
there is no quality.
No. So wait. So listen.
I done
My question is this. No. So listen. Hold on. So my question to y'all is this: 10 years from now, will you play a Coi Leray record?
I don't think it's 100% anymore, bro. I think it's an outdated.
Bro, I don't play it now.
I will play her first song.
Listen,
I will play her first song.
No. That is. Bam. Kev. That is a metric. You want to know why it's a metric? You want to know why that's a metric? No. So listen, anything over 8. Anybody that has any record you'll play over 5 years is a good artist. Anybody that has anything you'll play over 10.
That's an outdated
metric. Is a great.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, it's not.
It
not. Because you're Drake. No, so listen. Let me finish.
That's you talking about Drake.
So listen, no. So listen, without mentioning Drake, you still have your Kanye's, your Jay-Z's, your Pusha T's, like Big Sean. You have Meek Mill. You have all these people.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Reach back and play a record, play an old record. These new people, you will not reach back at all.
Listen, bro, time and technology have changed the metrics. The reason for it is studios are now more accessible, okay? Which means music is more oversaturated. Think about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, worldwide phenomenon, okay? But you got a million niggas out here who can actually sing like Michael Jackson. You can even see them on TikTok. Niggas be sounding exactly like Michael Jackson, but they don't be as famous as Michael Jackson.
They be dancing.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. So like one of the things I'm telling you with music and being able to make music coming more accessible is oversaturated. Therefore, I don't think things are going to stand the test of time because Michael Jackson was really a worldwide phenomenon because of the time he came up. If Michael Jackson came out in 2021, he would not be as big as he was. I guarantee you. It doesn't matter.
Of course not, but guess what? A lot of people wouldn't be able, a lot of people wouldn't have made the music that they did if it wasn't for him, though.
Right. But
a lot of people wouldn't be inspired to make the music that they did if it wasn't for him, though.
So the reason for that is because he was put on the platform.
Does that pose?
I got an example.
So does that pose the question? Does that pose the question? Oh, hold on, Kev.
No, because to case in point to Kev's what he's saying is because music is more oversaturated too, and even with the artists that stand the test of time, and I go back to Eminem because Eminem's old stuff is more played like that too, and even his lyrical quality is actually better now. He branched out, he changed his rhythm, he changed his content. He's not talking about freaking smoking weed, drop out of school, killing people anymore. He's going on other stuff. So lyrically, so lyrically he's more superior now too. But his albums don't sell, and they still sell well. They don't sell as well because to Kev's point, music is different now too. One, the way they sell it's different. Two, it is oversaturated, so people they'll go on something else for a little bit, and then something else comes up now too. With the digital age now, because before, like with Michael Jackson, you put in your cassette, Eminem, Dre, it's like that 2000s. You're putting in a CD. That CD stays in there until we started burning stuff with Napster and change everything to make some mixtapes now. So to Kevin's point, I do think he is right that music is changing, so that stuff is gonna. I think more stuff is gonna get played back that wouldn't get played back in general. And a lot of things aren't gonna, because I think the last actual megastar was maybe Adele, where she branched out and grabbed everybody. But other than that, people, and we'll see Kanye.
She had men and women singing her stuff.
Hello.
Facts.
But I'm saying so we'll definitely see what happens. But to Kev's point, I really do think that, like you said, music is oversaturated. So and everything's more accessible. You got stuff coming up. Everybody's trying to have ties to the area. So this is what
Smooth
they're doing.
ain't buying it. Smooth.
So I'm not buying it at all. You see it. You see it in the numbers. You see people flop every day.
Okay. Hold on. How about this? No, you do see people flop every day, but then you see random motherfuckers creating a hit song every day, and then they might be one hit wonder. Think about it like this: because music is so accessible, oversaturated, you got new songs every motherfucking day, bro.
So does that not make that artist trash? Does that not make that artist trash?
No. The argument is that those metrics that you saying, like, is somebody gonna be listening to such and such 10 years from now? That's an outdated metric, because the way that music works now, you need to shorten that shit down like 2 years.
No, it's not.
Lil Jon.
No, I still listen to stuff from 10 years ago.
But the technology, but the technology is different. So that's the question I was going to ask y'all to see what y'all thought. So do y'all feel like that something can only be counted against the test of time far as 10 years if it was made before a certain date?
Yes, absolutely, Sharetta. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's really how it works. I'm gonna keep it real. Like if Michael Jackson beat it, Billie Jean, all those all that shit, man. If a nigga came out with that song right now, let's say Michael Jackson, a new artist, it would be a hit. But
it's still a hit.
But then the next day.
But my thing is,
hold on.
It's not even about if it's a hit today. It's the simple fact that when that song come on, everybody is going to be like, beat it. Exactly. Everybody's gonna sing it. That's the whole point.
So listen. No, Kev was agreeing with that. No, hold on. Kev was agreeing with that part. But what Smooth was saying was that 10 years from now, that's what makes it great. And Kev was saying you cannot do that anymore because I'll even say now Justin Bieber's Baby song, we're not listening to that anymore. And that took the world by freaking storm. So,
yeah,
so,
but
that's what Kev's saying. That
doesn't mean. So listen,
but guess what? If you turn that song on in a room full of high school kids or in a room full of middle school kids, they're gonna be screaming that song out to the top of their lungs.
Right. I'm gonna use your point, Celine. I'm gonna use your point against Smooth.
But that's a different metric, though.
They will be singing that song. I'm gonna use, hold on, Smooth. I'm gonna let you finish for the Kanye. You. Hey, but Celine, like you said, if you turn that song where everybody gonna sing it, Smooth. Same shit with these artists that you trying to say that Corey LeRae ain't nobody gonna be listening to 10 years from now. But if you play that one song, yeah, they gonna be like, think of Soulja Boy. You play that goddamn Soulja Boy shit, man. Come on, bro.
But that don't make her a great artist overall, though. People have one-hit wonders.
That doesn't make Soulja.
Right.
That doesn't make Soulja.
That doesn't make her an amazing artist, though.
But still, my same thing. Because listen. So listen, that's what my whole premise of what I said was. I started with, she is garbage. Blueface is garbage.
Okay, but you trying to say,
garbage,
are they gonna last 10
why.
years? And they need to last X amount of time to be considered an amazing artist, which I'm not necessarily disagreeing with that. Hold on, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that, like, not everybody. That is what he's saying. He's saying, is somebody gonna be like, look, we know all of these old songs, like Sharetta was saying earlier. Is it because these songs came out before the technology?
No, it's not. It's not about the song. You're getting
no. Forget the song.
Stop,
Kevin.
I'm talking about. Listen. So I'm talking about the person themselves as an artist. The person themselves as an artist, as a personality. Mm-hmm. So when you go back and you go from now and back on like The Weeknd, you go now and back on like a SZA. You go now and back on even if you go now and back on what's her name? Ari Lennox, like or Ari whatever.
He is not a huge artist.
No. She's not a huge artist, but she's good. She's good enough.
I would debate that.
Huh?
I debate that. She just sounds like another wannabe Erykah Badu.
Okay, that's just okay. That's just like
Erykah Badu. Hold on.
Look.
The point.
Wait.
Who sound like a Erykah Badu or wannabe?
Ari Lennox sound like a wannabe Erykah Badu.
Oh no, Kev.
She's good.
Listen.
No.
She sound like a wannabe.
No.
Listen.
You ever listen to Mama's Gun by Erykah Badu, the album, and then listen to
Ari
Ari
has
Lennox?
been out since the 80s. She's just now blowing up. If fun
You
fact,
said Ari?
Yes, she just now blowing up.
Ari has been out since the 80s?
Yes, look her up. She's been around for a long time.
Huh? I don't think
No, she's not that old.
She's not old
Ari
enough.
Lennox was born in the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking somebody else.
He was born in 1991.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Yeah, like me and Ari.
Oh, I thought she was born at least 80.
Yeah.
Okay, Smooth. The point we're making is that because music is so oversaturated, no one really has enough time to stay on top. Like, okay, yeah, you do got examples like Drake, The Weeknd, and stuff that you were saying, but because of the technology right now, back with Michael Jackson,
not about staying on top though.
But
it's not about staying on top.
No, it's not about staying on
top. It's not.
You really don't.
No, but listen. This is. I think I understand. Look, I think I understand what you're saying, and Kevin, I know what you're saying, but that's not what Smooth is saying. Smooth is saying that
I'm not
just because look, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, just like my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours. Everybody know that song, right? Yeah. Okay, but do y'all know 5 more songs of hers?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is look at the big picture.
You don't. No. Wait, Kevin. Wait. Y'all don't know 5 more songs of hers. But just because you know that one song of hers does not make her a great artist.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is
everybody to this day can sing that song, but that does not make her a great artist.
Look, this is what I'm saying. Smooth is trying to say a great artist. I'm gonna tag you in there a second, Alan. Smooth is trying to say what makes a great artist is how long people are still listening to their music. I'm saying there's so much fucking music that you don't get that time anymore. So instead of saying 10 years, it need to be more like 2, because it might be the next nigga tomorrow that's making as many good hits as you. And it don't matter if it's a one-hit wonder. The fact that there's millions of people making hits, period. Some people might wait 1 hit. Some people might make 10 hits. Some people might make hits their entire career.
That doesn't make them a great artist. That doesn't make them a great artist, though. What makes them a great artist?
I'm gonna tag Alan in, man.
Okay, so listen, Alan, right before you go. So listen, Jhené Aiko, right? She's a great artist, but she don't really have hits like that. Yeah. You really look at her career and Billboard, she has no hits, but everybody recognizes she's a great artist, and that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So I'm talking about relevancy.
No,
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
Go, Alan.
Okay. Relevancy is different between, and I'll put it this way: your enthusiasts and your general public. People who just listen to music like that, they don't give a damn about relevancy and how you are.
Antics.
So that's number one. No, two.
But everybody gonna say they mess with Jhené Aiko, though.
Not everybody, only us. That's our generation.
No, but two. Celine hit on the head. Khalees, the milkshake, right? That too. And to that point, her having that one-hit wonder took someone else off the top of the chart, so they didn't get the recognition, and that's what Kevin's trying to say. Music is more accessible now. Someone else could come out here, we can make a freaking one-hit wonder like that too, and then someone else who's up and coming, we take that spot away from them too, which affects their legacy, affects their relevancy.
Yes,
and that's what Kevin's trying to say is that hey, because we get this one song up there too, then that takes the spot away from someone else.
Okay,
and so
y'all are.
No one's saying Khalees.
Okay,
I think that's why. I think that's also why you end up getting all these TV shows with all these musical artists on it, but you never really hear, like, you see them on these TV shows working on music all the time, but you never hear them shit on the radio. That's what I'm saying. Like they're more focused.
But I don't think it's about the number ones, though. That's the thing. It's not about the number one.
Hold on.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
What I'm saying is it's not about the number one spot. It's about them at least staying relevant. So they know it's a lot of technology out here. Everybody out here is making good music. My shit don't sound no better than the next person, even though it is a good song. They have access to all of this. So I'm gonna have a clothing line. I'm gonna be on this TV show. I'm gonna start some beef with this other rapper, and I'm gonna keep myself relevant. So when my music does come about, I'm getting likes, I'm getting listens, no matter why they're listening to it.
Good, but that's my point. But someone doing all that doesn't make you a great artist, and that's what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't. It just makes you good at marketing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How about this? But people who are relevant like that, Smooth, help us out. They take away. They take away listens. They take away people listening from other people.
I think this is a good question. We can set a baseline for it. What to you, Smooth, makes a great artist? You said something like, is somebody going to be listening to such and such 10 years from now? So what is a great artist?
So a great artist, like you can go into their catalog and you will find stuff that people are still listening to.
So like Sharetta was saying, and like me and Alan was saying, though, because I'm not talking about,
no, because even if you look at today's time period, you guys are looking at a quick snapshot. When you look at over the year and you rack and stack these albums or whatever, no matter how high somebody's stuff went. No. So listen. You'll have albums that do like first week, oh my God, you did 100K. The second week, now you're at like 10. Then the next, and then subsequent weeks, you bismal down into nothingness. However,
I'll put it this way.
when you have no. So listen, when you have a great artist,
I don't let him finish.
First week. A great artist first week, oh my God, they only did 40K. Like, dang, people were sleeping on them. And then all of a sudden, this person's album has carried them all the way through the year, and now their album is platinum. And the other person that was hot shit, their album's gone.
So the things that go behind that, though, is more than just being a great artist, though. It's about
that's the quality of your music.
No, it doesn't. It's about the promotion, the way you're advertised, and what like circulation you actually get. Like, no, seriously, can you hear me? That sound like a little
something static.
Circulation nowadays does not matter. We live in a social media era.
Right. That's what I'm
saying. Circulation does not matter. Like, I mean, circulation matters as far as getting people to hear it, but as far as that does not make you a great artist.
Right, but you
Okay,
could be the
so I
world's
think
best.
with this one,
So
Who is that?
okay, everybody mute right quick.
Too.
Everybody mute right quick. Everybody mute right quick. Okay, now one by one, going across the top.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Celine, unmute.
It's Selena Shar, I can bet, or Alan.
Okay, unmute Sharetta.
Can y'all say something?
what's up?
All right,
say something.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
Say something, Shar.
Me.
It's. I think it might
she muted herself back.
Sorry, I hear a lot of static. I don't know what's going on.
It's you.
It's like a lot of
it's you.
It's me.
We don't hear it
it's good now. It's good now.
We don't hear
whatever happened.
We
got to equalize.
I'm on Wi-Fi in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, you fancy? You got car Wi-Fi.
You got car Wi-Fi, but that shit don't seem that great.
But okay. So anyway, so what I'm saying is like you'll have. Dang it, I kind of forgot my point a little bit, but have artists where they just their catalog just lasts. It just lasts. I'm not saying like like you have to hit this certain metric to be great. No, because when you go back and you look at look at
KJ.
When you look at like I'm trying to think of somebody who's like first up. Popped off.
What's a great artist to you right now? A newer great artist.
A newer great artist. Let's take like Giveon for example.
Okay.
Giveon.
Brent Fayez, phenomenal artist.
Do you think Giveon shit is gonna? Brent Fayez. Okay. Do you think Brent Fayez shit is gonna last 10 years? No.
Of course it is. Of course.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
People might go back and listen to it, but it's gonna be based on like the time period and all that.
I'll take Giveon over Brent.
But here's the thing: they're both gonna last.
Bro, but that's just like the Weeknd. That's like how the Weeknd started off, though. The Weeknd started off, and a lot of people weren't fucking with the Weeknd until like.
But then
I listen to the Weeknd's underground stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So now he is. Then he wasn't. It took time. It definitely took time.
It did.
It's more than being a great artist, okay? Just because the quality of your music doesn't mean that it means people gonna be listening to you 10 years from now. It actually don't have too much. I mean, it got a lot to do with the quality of your music, but it's also about how big were you? How popular were you? If Michael Jackson was not a worldwide fucking celebrity, it doesn't matter the quality of his music. Not as many people would be.
But it's because of his music, though.
But it's also because he was the only person at the time that was able to do that.
If the quality was not there, he would not have when it became worldwide. Go ahead, Char.
But I also think it's just like the impact that some of these artists have on people.
Impact.
Michael Jackson was also that dude. When he showed up, like women would pass out. Like he just had that effect on people. So I think that ties into it also. It has nothing to do with your fame, your popularity. It was his presence. Like
no,
Prince
I said it's more than just that, than quality of music. It's about what you're talking about too. It's about the quality of music, the impact, and how popular you were. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. If you talking about if somebody gonna be listening to you 10 years from now, there could be motherfuckers like, bro, there's people who ain't never heard of Brent Fayez. You think he's from the last 10 years to the people that ain't never heard him? No.
Bro,
Michael Jackson was heard by
he's still in stride though. Here's the thing.
So this goes back to music being oversaturated.
He's still in stride though. When you look at all the cats. So listen, let's do this. That same year, that 09 to 2010, all those artists, I'm talking all of those artists that came out with Kendrick and J. Cole, them 2 years.
Yeah.
Who's left? Who's left? And who are people still listening to?
Yeah.
Kendrick, J. Cole. Then you have Big Sean. You have Big Sean. You have Meek Mill that's still left. You have Nicki Minaj that's still left. Tiger somehow is still around. He managed to save himself and come back.
So are you trying to say that?
You know what I'm saying?
Out of all those people you named, all them white people though. That's probably why. Like, white people gonna stick beside you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of all those people you named, Smooth, is Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick the only great artists out of that bunch? No, there were other great artists.
No,
where are they?
No, but listen, that's what I literally.
That's why
I mentioned, bro. You didn't even hear what I said, because I said there was Big Sean, there's Meek Mill, there's Nicki Minaj, there's Big Crit is still here. Big Crit is still here.
Big Crit's not really here. No, he's not.
No,
not
he's
really.
still
he more
listened to. He still gets people shows. He still gets shows. He's still a great artist.
Listen,
what I'm saying is, you could have somebody. You could have somebody reach the pinnacle. You could have somebody reach the pinnacle of success.
I think,
and they still be garbage, and then they're not here 5 years from now.
I'm hearing exactly what he's saying. I think I'm mentioning other details, and you guys aren't really looking at the whole big picture. I'm just gonna sum it up like that.
I think Nicki Minaj is garbage.
It's like Slim Thug.
Yeah.
Slim Thug is.
Who the fuck talking about Slim Thug though?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying
on social media.
Let her finish her point all the way.
You guys saying, I'm just saying he brought up Big Crit, right? So I was just saying, just like he did.
Yes.
See,
okay, my bad.
If you have been listening,
no, he brought up Big Crit. I thought she was saying Slim Thug brought up Big Crit. No, Smooth brought up Big Crit.
Smooth brought up Big Crit. So
because he said talk about Slim Thug, he brought up Big Crit. I was like, what? Huh?
You all
is like.
I'm not, bro. I'm actually making a lot of sense, and y'all trying to act like I'm not, bro.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what point he's trying to make, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're not hearing what Byron is saying. Byron is saying that the artists, that all the artists he listed, we will still be listening to them in 10 years. That's all Byron is saying.
I'm trying to say that's an outdated metric.
It's not an outdated metric when you look at all the people that were around them that are gone. They don't exist.
So I think
there's people that have died that are still being listened.
You can't have as much impact.
Mac Miller is still being listened to.
Okay, all of those people that you're talking about, had impact with the oversaturation. Yes, but hold on. There we go. Thank you. So look, impact, like you were saying, Shar, with the oversaturation of music, you don't have the fucking opportunity to make as much impact. You can. That's not saying it's impossible.
But that's not what Byron is saying. We get what you're saying, but
that's
not what Byron is saying.
Hold on. Time out. Here we go. Stop. Okay, I get this one's gonna be we're gonna move on to the next subject after this.
Thank you.
I get what you're saying.
Because it's subjective.
Kev is going more on what you're saying. There's more things than just quality. Byron's talking about quality music. And the thing is, when Byron brought up the point, because he said Nicki Minaj, we're still listening to her 10 years later. The thing is, Nicki Minaj is not quality, but she made impact. So that goes on to what you're saying. That proves Kev's point. But then Byron's bringing up other artists also with quality as well too. So I get what Byron's trying to say that. No,
Byron's saying that that's not what Byron's point was.
So listen.
Can we let Alan finish? I want to hear Alan.
No, because Byron's point was that this one artist is not good and stop streaming, and he was trying to show you, hey, how do we know that this artist isn't good? So he brought up a metric. Kevin's trying to say that metric is flawed because it used to be a good metric, but it's not anymore because now it's not about just staying on top because of the oversaturation of music, and then that's when Retta and Char both brought in, hey, you have to have a freaking gimmick, which is going on TV, doing the stuff, starting beef, or having the impact.
Which actually proves my point.
Rapper.
But it doesn't translate to their music. Them as a person is relevant, but them as an artist is not. They're transitioned from being an artist to a personality at that point. You as an artist are relevant.
Why we still listen to their music though?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. That's why they're still doing that. Waka Flocka, if he was still relevant musically, he wouldn't be on those shows. But
I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. What you think?
Thank you, nigga.
Having hits. Like I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not gonna take that from him. That song's a hit, but he's no longer relevant. He's not relevant as an artist. He's relevant as a personality.
True.
Well,
but you know what I'm saying?
Also behind the scenes, he's behind the scenes now.
Hey, let's talk about Plies though.
He's not an artist
anymore. Plies is still making music, but nobody's really listening to it. But he's a brand on his own, like just on Instagram.
Because he be on social media.
He's a personality.
Yeah,
he's a personality. He's a personality now. That's what I mean by
a lot of these plug twice. Niggas thought that was funny.
A lot of these artists aren't artists anymore. They're just personalities that make music. The personalities that make music. Cola Ray is a personality that makes music.
In that point, Smooth.
That's a good way to describe it,
bro. You kind of proved.
What's the next topic?
No, I didn't know at all. But okay. So anyway.
That gave me a fucking headache.
we had a and now we just had. Now we're back to ourselves.
Y'all.
Alan, thank you. Soretta, thank you.
An hour and a half.
Even though you don't think you was agreeing with me 100%, you was, because you said it perfectly at the beginning.
All right, so
do you think it's because of the time?
So here we go.
Yeah. I got brunch to get to. Y'all come on.
Not at all. Okay, so anyway.
Do you think what?
The other subject is
Selena in the store. Can you give me some sunflower?
Yeah, of course. This dude.
So question, guys. Hold on. Since I'm
go ask the question.
I guess Red has things to do. So what should we cut it and then come back later?
Shit! I didn't even realize we were going for hours.
We could cut it and come back later if y'all want to.
Are you comfortable? You ain't got out that car once, my nigga. Your legs okay? You got
good, man. I got the seat right here. You know, I put my seat back like this.
Yeah, my head hurt.
Okay, but yeah, we can agree to disagree and reconvene. We can always reconvene.
Wait,
clip this shit though. Clip it.
What's later?
I got stuff to do.
I mean, later can be
today,
later
tomorrow,
whenever y'all can. Whenever.
Next week.
Y'all can look. Just put in the chat your availability for today and the rest of the week. We will convene for the other topic.
That shit do for the rest of the day. I was just being difficult.
We can do it today if y'all are free, or we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, we can do it later today. I have nothing going. I'm on leave.
Everybody just look. Everybody pay attention to the chat, because I know because we all have that bad habit of like just letting it go and then like, oh shit. So everybody look at the chat. You know, so we're putting it out there. But with that said, thank you for joining this monumental
some of my friends are still in town, so they was like, no, you are doing something later. You hosting us. Get off the podcast.
Damn.
Oh no!
Bring your friends on the podcast.
No, put Brittany on the phone. Put Brittany on the phone.
Okay. He knows. He knows who it is. Damn.
We gotta talk.
This nigga Smooth, the police. He know who was over your ass.
Hey y'all. Hey, we out though.
Oh, we are. Damn.